Hey everyone, bringing to you something a little bit different this week. In light of all the changes that are happening around us, I am merging Make Me Up Monday, Women's Day Wednesday to post today. I would like to say it's because of the crisis, but you might be able to tell I got a new phone. So I was waiting for a new phone to give you some better quality videos. And today I'm going to be sharing with you my self-care routine. I am going to try and make it a little bit funny, a little bit more lighthearted. And the reason I'm doing it is because a few women have reached out to me when I have done my routine and posted about it. And it's a thing that many women can struggle with. It's like, what do I do? What should I do? So I'm just going to show you what I do, and I hope you like it. Give you some ideas, give you some inspiration. And while we're all sort of keeping social distancing, or in self-isolation or forced self-isolation like myself, gives you something to do with your days that's nice and makes you feel good about yourself. So I hope you enjoy. Here I am. So really strange scenario here. You probably didn't think to see me here, but I wanted to show you a couple of things. So today we're doing self-care. So I will be washing my face with my Biohydria from Arbonne, just really getting some hydration back into my skin after my holiday. And I use this little guy. It's from Minoso. Basically, you've got one side that's a little bit more exfoliating and the other side a little bit more for cleansing. So I just use circular motions to encourage my blood circulation around my face, as well as my collagen and elastin. So I use that to cleanse and really get into my skin. Then, of course, this guy, if you wax your legs, sure, go do that before you have a shower. It would be perfect. But look, I can't be bothered, so I'm just going straight for shaving. Next on the list is one of these guys. Foot paddle. I do that every single week. I do this routine every single week. Sometimes it includes a hair wash and sometimes it doesn't. So today I'm not going to be washing my hair, but I'm going to step you through. It is so hot in here, and I've put a little crop top on just in case there's any flashing going on. So I've come straight out of the shower. The first thing that I actually like to do, I do it in the shower, is turn all my taps to cold. So I'll just do it here, and phone's testing me, it keeps stopping my videos. But anyway, I just splash my face with cold water and then just to touch it dry with the towel so it's completely dry. Now I'm going to go straight in with my mask. So my key for myself at the moment is hydration. I'm going to be doing something, well, I mix my routine up all the time, but usually I like to use a sheet mask. I'm just trying to grab a couple here to show you. So, that one. So I do like to do a big spend up. Done them. So I do like to do a bit of a spend up when I go to Bali or Southeast Asian countries. I find that these are really good. They're only about $1. Sorry, I just ran downstairs. Look, they're amazing, but one of my favorites is the revitalizing sheet mask from Arbonne. I do find it gives you a really good glow and really nourishes the skin. I also have a couple of others from Arbonne that I use as well that I sort of mix up. We've got the pink clay mask, and I also do the overnight face jelly. I mix it with my hydrating dew cream, and it makes a nice little mask, and you can just paint that all on. With that as well as you don't have to take it off. You can just let it sink into the skin. A little bit like I'm doing today, I'm going to put on my gel eye masks, which I leave in the fridge so they are lovely and cold. It comes with a little scoop so you can be really clean and not put any bacteria back into the jar. This is them. Me being trying to get over my perfectionism, trying not to break these. Sometimes you can get little broken off bits. And then they just go right here. Oh, it feels so nice having the cold like underneath your eyes. Reduces any circles, helps with fine lines, helps if your eyes are a bit puffy or tired. God, that's one thing about this camera. It shows up everything. Just gonna check in the mirror, make sure I've got that right. Cool. So I put them on. Helps me make me look less tired. One of my friends also uses these. I actually need to touch base with her because they're amazing for dark circles. You literally can leave them on for about 5 minutes and you'll see results. I don't need to put that back in there. Just gonna put it back in the cupboard. All right, and then for my mask, I'm actually using the Arbonne Biohydria Cream Gel. This is a moisturizer, but I like to put on an extra thick layer and then leave it on as a mask, and then it'll just soak straight into the skin. This camera is so good that I don't even have to use a mirror. It's just like slightly delayed. So there's no real way of putting this on, but if I have any fellow beauty gals out there, we are quite perfectionists about our masks and how they sit, basically how they look, how even they are. So bear with me. I also never forget to put masks, depending what sort of mask it is, but if you're putting on more of a hydrating one like this that is a bit more gel-like or cream-like, don't forget your eyebrows, because your eyebrows get forgotten about and they do get dry. So don't forget the eyebrows. Put them right over. Just leave the tops of the eyes bare. And because I hit a bit of sun, I'm also just going to just drag this over the jawline. How are we looking? I lie. Maybe I still do need the mirror just a little bit. Oh, my little nose. Perfect. Also, because this doesn't go hard, you can sort of freely move around and do what you need to do as well. Love that mask. That's just going to soak in. My skin's going to absorb all of it up. And I'm going to have dewy little skin after. So once I've done my mask, obviously you can see everything's up. I feel really refreshed. Next is body moisturizer. So at the moment, I will stop the video and do it properly after, so I don't have to reveal my entire body. But at the moment, I don't know if you can see, I'm slightly peeling a bit here. So when I do my self-care days, I like to be really rough and lather it on. Even more so when I'm sort of peeling and things like that. I'm sort of past all those other stages, so I've used the aloe vera, done all of that. So I really just like to, almost slipped. Really just put it on. Don't rub it in. Let your skin soak up everything. And not only that, let's see if I can get this up. Is feet. I also like to put. Because I've used the paddle and I've exfoliated my heels and the tops of my feet and corners of my toes. Not like there was any huge build-up, but I always like to do that as part of my routine because feet can be something we actually forget about, just like the eyebrows. So I just like to put moisturizer, and obviously when I put moisturizer on my feet, I do rub it in. So you don't like slip around at home. And it's just a little bit more comfortable for the feet because sometimes they can sweat a little bit. So that's it. Just a little skincare routine from me. I got my pedicure done when I was in Thailand. Some other things that you might like to consider in your self-care routine. If I have a sheet mask on, I'll generally go and lie on my bed just through there. Go lie in my bed, put some music on and read a book. While that mask is sitting on your face, and you can take it off and go and put on your creams and serums, etc. Because it's the middle of the day and I'm putting this on now, I will leave this on, and then later tonight I'll continue with my skincare routine, and all I will do is put the product straight on top. So I will follow with, this evening, I do use, it's not meant to sound like an album plug, blah, blah, blah. But this is actually just what I use. So then I'll follow with my brightening serum, my eye cream, and night cream on top. So this will sink into my skin, and about right before I go to bed, I will continue with that over the top. These will come off probably in about 3 minutes now, but you can leave them on up to 10 minutes. And yeah, so consider some other things. Like I said, sometimes in my routine, I like to wash my hair. And guys, in a time like this, you know, for me, I'm day 9 in isolation. And I just really concentrated on loving myself up. I've just been resting, I've been relaxing, I've been thinking about the next moves and how I'm going to digitalize everything, and also ways to bring you content that is a little bit more helpful in a time like this. So I hope my self-care routine has been a little bit insightful, a little bit inspiring, and also helps you to just do something for yourself. Look, you might not be able to carve out the 30 minutes to do something like this, but hey, even if it's just a bath, reading a book in the bath, just do something for you. Mwah.